Tell the hero Dale, give my baby 30,000. For me.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Rodgers now on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And some room. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. Now Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a fumble, and the Packers pick it up.
Tell me I didn't just see these first two possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
319.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Blitz coming And down he goes. C.J. Mosley leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. And they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Get reset. Hey, easy. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Read again.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Room past the 20. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards on the play.
Gotta love a guy who'll stand in there and deliver. No matter what the pressure, waits for the route to come open, hangs in there, and completes the pass.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. Now Rodgers dancing to his left. Down. The Ravens able to get to him. C.J. Mosley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is taken at the 10. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
A very solid gain of 27.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his left. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 66 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Get reset. Hey, easy.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
319. Line right. hurry up.
On second down, Williams. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Leopard! 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 Leopard!
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 54 yards. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now Rodgers, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tony Jefferson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Oko, over here. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Jumbo! Hey, check 26. Zoom, zoom. Look at this.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Inside.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A good pickup there, a 22.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's got that wide open. Complete. Yards on the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Rodgers now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Rodgers. It gets it over the middle of the crowd. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try to press your advantage.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taken in at the 22. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. Now Jackson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got a man. Complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
Get reset. Hey, easy. Got. Hey, check 26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Right. Over here.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front, as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The return man, Chris Moore. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
Back there to that Philly. Here we go. Leopard.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw. And it's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 36 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 23. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Allen here on the screen. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dickerson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Jackson now, off the play fake, buying time to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, oh, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws back across his body back into traffic.
Big no-no.
Oh, that's a monster no-no. The only good thing that happened, it fell incomplete. Very fortunate.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Rodgers now on 1st down. The connection made. It's Graham. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you know.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 46. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to drive. And
now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. John Brown from 21 yards away. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So that'll back him up 5. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cobb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Back to north. Check.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
Hurry up. Over.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end, Graham. Packer first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Rodgers throwing on 1st down. Caught by Cobb. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Here we go. 58. Get 300.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I got 18.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Flush to his right. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Rodgers got to have this one. The quick slant caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Leopard! No, check. Patriot! Detroit!
They'll begin the drive with Collins. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down. Jackson.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Detroit!
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Leopard. Now let's go.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now the Packers get set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep. And got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. Dancing to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Terrell Suggs. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey. You got three. Three down. Look, we got it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the pressure gets to him again. C.J. Mosley. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Detroit! Set! Green, 39, 56, 56.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.